Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly what? You didn't say anything, you just said red flag. I mean, what the hell are you talking about? Exactly, the red flag, the red flag. Why is there a red flag in the distance? I think that's Chinese. What do you mean Chinese? Chinese? Isn't China a flag with a red dot? That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking out the window right now and I see in the distance a flag with a red dot. Maybe that's just something else. Why are you panicking? Why are you Chicken Little? The sky is falling, the sky is falling. We're not being invaded. How do we know? How do we know what's going on outside the window? Well, why don't you just open the door and go walking around? Yeah, man. Why don't you go scout for us? Yeah, go scout and gather intel. Yeah, man. Take the rest of the week off. If I do that, what if I get captured? I wish. Yeah, I mean, don't worry. We'll organize a military and we'll rescue you. Yeah, we'll send special services. Special services? What is that? Psychiatric. What? Well, what part of that don't you understand? Alright, let's get on to this. We're gonna broadcast the Panthers. The Panthers. The Panthers. And the Commanders. Again? I know.
EA Sports, within the game.
I know we seem to be stuck in a preseason.
Wow, he just took off on that one and he might have just won the game for him.
But welcome to Pirate Radio Broadcast. I'm Fast Talk. What the hell is that? Hey man, what's wrong with you? I think he's malfunctioning like Joe Biden. So who's gonna host this show? I'm hosting. I'm just having a moment. After having a discussion with Bobby J, I am having some sort of psychiatric issues. I'm having a glitch. It happens every time I talk to this Bobby J. I have a glitch. Well, okay. Are you okay now? I'm okay. This is Fast Talking Eddie, Mr. Pete, bringing you Madden Football, Pirate Radio broadcast. We're going to be broadcasting today the Panthers and the Commanders. Week number 1 of preseason. I know we seem to be stuck in a twilight zone. We can't seem to get beyond. And the players that were the draft picks from round 1 through 7 have disappeared. I mean, give me a freaking break here. We went through all the trouble of downloading from community files all 7 rounds. Hold it. Hunter, the fullback for the Dallas Cowboys, was not among them. Yes, but all the other players from the 7 rounds were. My opinion is that a lot of these players that are not part of the 7 rounds of draft picks seem to be maybe free agents. Hey man, we all make mistakes, including HT. Well, yeah, that's why he's going from team to team to team ever since Madden 12. You know, he gets traded from the Cowboys to the Panthers, Panthers to the Texans, Texans to what other teams? Oh, I lost count. Weren't you with the Buccaneers at one time? Yes, sir. I'm a nomad. A nomad. Yeah, like 1 year contract, and then I have no idea where I'm gonna be. Well, at least you're still with the Madden NFL. I mean, you're not even part of the Madden roster. Of course not. I'm a walk-on. A walk-on. Isn't that what I said? I don't know what you just said, but we're going to, since I am the assistant coach of the Panthers, you'll see me on the sidelines. The coach is in the booth, like with Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys. Armin is on the sidelines. So we've hit a glitch. All the draft picks seem to have, I don't know, left the teams, and we're back to the pre-draft pick roster. So what we're doing is, whatever's going on with, I don't know, maybe there's something going on with Madden. Maybe there's a glitch. We're just gonna select, here and there. We got, 3 weeks of preseason? Right. So we can maneuver players. We gotta have Aaron Rodgers, we gotta move him to the Jets. We got a lot of players that are now with other teams. We got draft picks we gotta go find. This is a mess, people. Well, you know why this happened? I'm sure you're gonna tell me. Well, because we assumed, because Hunter, we went into free agency and brought in Hunter, the fullback for the Cowboys. And we assumed he was a draft pick. Wasn't he a draft pick? I'm not sure. I thought he was. Who is Hunter? Well, he got signed by the Cowboys as a fullback. Right, but where is he from? Is he one of the original 7 rounds of fullbacks? You don't have an answer. I'm looking it up right now. Who is Hunter? Draft pick or walk-on? Okay, it says here they signed North Dakota State's Hunter Luque as UDFA following the draft. He's a free agent. He wasn't drafted. So this was after the draft. So he's regarded as one of the top fullbacks. But Dallas, according to this, is not convinced that they need a fullback. Of course they need a fullback. Just like they need a running game, they need a halfback and a fullback. They need all these trick plays. The read option and all these other options. They can't just walk away from it while other teams may still have fullbacks. This is why they're not playoff contenders. They think inside the box. Like, we don't need the fullback anymore. We don't need the running game. We can just throw the football. Had they seen Dak Prescott when he gets intercepted? The man is predictable. They allowed the Titans to steal the quarterback. They had the quarterback in the first round, and they allowed the Titans to steal the QB and a tight end. You see, this is why the Cowboys, the Jones family, are not playoff contender material. They still believe that they don't need a running game or a fullback. That all they have to do is just throw the football. Well, look at who you have as QB. He's been there for 7 years, and he's predictable. It's because of the defense that they made 12-5, but they now assume it's because Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. Give me a freaking break. It's true. They think they have a Roger Staubach in Dak Prescott. No, at best they got a Danny White. They got statistics. They got somebody who has stats. And at the end of the career of Danny White, all he had was stats, and we had no Super Bowls. I mean, I don't mind not making a Super Bowl with the Cowboys. But at least get to the playoffs and be a contender. No. It's because of defense they made 12-5. They don't understand. They don't have a Drew Brees. They don't have an Aaron Rodgers. They didn't want a QB. They let him go to the Titans. With the Jones family, it's always, we'll get him next year, Dak. We'll get him next year. And Mike McCarthy. Oh, they have a history of, after Jimmy Johnson, sticking with head coaches that they should have gotten rid of in a 1-year contract, 1 year at a time coach. Re-sign him if applicable. No, they give the head coach 3 years or 4 years. And we're stuck with that head coach. This is what happened after Jimmy Johnson. We had these head coaches, maybe with the exception of Brian with Switzer, Barry Switzer. But all the other ones, leading up to Garrett, I don't mind Garrett. We had Tony Romo, but prior to that, we had all these head coaches that left me wondering, why are they there for 3 seasons and then they let them go? Go 1 year at a time contract. Now we got Mike McCarthy for the full throttle. And this is why the Jones family should sell to me. Yes, I should buy the Dallas Cowboys franchise. You got that kind of money? No. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, man. What are you gonna do? Pay them in food stamps? I don't know. Maybe I'd have a yard sale. Cool. What you own in your house isn't worth billions of dollars. Maybe they'll have it in payments. Dude, it'll take forever for you to buy the Cowboys. Yeah, but in the meantime, I'll be part owner and part assistant coach. You know what I mean? Why don't you just stick with the Panthers? Because you're my quarterback. I'm doomed. What? You're not gonna add to that? Oh, what's up, man? Of course not. Okay. We're gonna broadcast the Panthers Commanders. Well, finally, you called them the Commanders. What do you mean? You always call them the Commandments. Oh. And the Commodores. Yeah, man, I've heard you call them the Commodores. I was wrong. They got a new owner. So maybe now they'll rename this damn team back to the Redskins. I don't think that's going to happen. Why not? I don't know. They don't want to offend all these left-wing crazies. Ah, the hell with them. Alright, let's get on with the game before I get agitated. Oh, excuse me. What? We're broadcasting the wrong team. Ah.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Panthers and the Commanders, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Slanton Gomez. I just looked at the sidelines of the Panthers. That's not Fast Talking Eddie. That's the head coach. My gosh, HT Bomb and Fast Talking Eddie are just gonna get a rude awakening. They're down there on the sidelines. I mean, Fast Talking Eddie is the assistant coach, but it's gonna be, I don't know who that guy is, the head coach. He's the former head coach who's on his way out. This is his last game with the Panthers. So, this is unusual. So Fast Talking Eddie is not going to be on the sidelines. It's going to be the former head coach who's now on his last game with the Panthers. Just want to let everybody know. And it's bad weather. So, there's not going to be much of a passing game. I don't know. Maybe there will.
Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. They're going to mark that wearing whip out of bounds. Really good starting field position past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
First down. And he found it. It's on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will take over possession of the football at the 42-yard line.
Don't go to teams that are happy when somebody has a turnover. It's a pretty good time to do it in preseason. You know, and then you know that you come into the season, he's going to be ready to go. And maybe he'll remember, hey, I want to do this when it comes time for the games again.
So out comes the Washington offense on the field. And they'll be run out by a guy that's a couple of years old who's got the NFL. Their third-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago, Antonio Gibson with it. And he going managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at him, and boy, were they right. That defense got down in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Quick burst there, and he does something up. Pretty decent game.
A couple extra tight ends on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And able to get him down. He does reach the line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets it up 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but these guys see it early. Running through all types of targets, put the defense back on its heels.
A chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Gibson. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger.
Inside the 40-yard line.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because once out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifted.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackle. Held it to a okay game.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. He knocks the ball away. Zay Gonzalez on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rate affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They don't care about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to first down. Sometimes it's lines that are drawn. There's 4 on the field, don't they? We just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that one.
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to Robinson now on first down. They'll get this up to the 47 and walk down there. Charles, for this offense, we take a look at a draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip at the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy on the perimeter, he makes you go.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers that's some discomfort. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Robinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Will come from inside his own end zone. And he'll take it just outside the 30. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. The Washington offense back out there. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rounding into the football, getting him out of the ground. I think the play gets made by the defense in front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to follow.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Well, glad to sneak that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going with the football.
Robinson, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 45. And that was a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect the pass play. I'm encouraged that
Commanders as they send this one away. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back on the field. These guys definitely looking for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goal post, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to run in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get back down. This time they all string together a nice drive to help themselves out.
And from that side to start out, that's complete. They'll get it down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is, possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to slow down a little bit after they get up the touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again running left is the Panthers. Take this one out to the 35-yard line. 2 yards to the for first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Deron Payne, the big veteran, a little bit of the stop.
Yeah, they were pretty stacked up here. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. The 45-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Now, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. 85 yards on the ground for him so far. They've got a real first quarter stable with the run game.
Also remember early school football. Running in, establishing runs, see if that's time rules get through. They gotta like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to say, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful for it.
Good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. For one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football.
And Slant on Gomez. Fast talking Eddie is not on the sidelines. I mean, he's the assistant coach, but the head coach, who's on his way out, his final game, I believe, is out there on the sidelines with the Panthers. Carson Wentz will be going in there. They also got Heineke and Howell. For the Panthers, Sam Darnold, Corral, and P.J. Walker.
Got him with 1st and 10. They run with McKesson. That play is Eventually, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll go again with McKissick. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They will run it. It's McKissick. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Specifically linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice throw.
Wins to the sideline on 4th down. Joey slides out there now for the Washington field goal. And that is no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Now, if this was a clear to end September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. If these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to win.
Now it's the backup Darnold. Second complete. That's Roberts. Second completion for Juice Marley. And that'll make it 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that way his quarterback took the ball. What do we do before either guy in double coverage can react?
first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. But it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play. The exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a quarterback to lock one dead inside your 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it is the right call.
It's caught by Roberts. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. First and 10. On first and 10, it's Robinson. Looking for a Craig's campaign. It's down at the line of scrimmage. Jeremy Chin there defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the throw. And stopped a few yards short of the goal line with the play. A nice pick on the 14. Once the stick sets up a 1st and goal.
That's difficult, but they've made like effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
Trying to power it in with Armin. Fights his way out of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's Armin. Touchdown run. And the Commanders go out by 2 touchdowns. Now Joey Swag will go after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Second drive consumes all of the territory, and the Kings will continue on scoring run.
Well, that was a nice game. Rainy, bad weather, but that was the last game of the Panthers head coach. Now, Fast Talking Eddie will be taking over as the assistant coach.
So, Charles, this game it certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
I want to